Assalamualaikum and a very good morning, sir. So today we are going to present our energy project, which the title is Occupant Centric Monitoring. I'm Mulyana binti Salipuddin with my partner Fatin Atika binti Nizam. So the domain that we have choose for this project is the prevention of environmental pollution by minimizing energy waste, which is the carbon emission. We believe that carbon emission is closely related to many types of pollution, especially on air quality. So in order to reduce the pollution, we need to properly manage facilities operation in any commercial building. So occupant-centric monitoring. So a brief description about our project. Occupant-centric monitoring is used to engage occupants of commercial buildings in monitoring the environmental condition within the building. Environmental condition here means the environmental parameters such as the temperature, humidity, light intensity, and also the air quality, which is very crucial in determining the pollution level within indoor buildings. So the reason we are monitoring is because we want to help the management in decision making and control on better utilization of buildings facilities while maintaining occupants' comfort. So energy efficiency and occupants' comfort are two very important things in determining smart building. So this is how we identified our problem by producing the problem statement canvas. So first of all, it's the context. When does the problem occur? So the problem occur every day, especially during normal office hours which commercial buildings operates. And the problem is that improper monitoring and control of building facilities cause increase of energy inefficiency and occupants discomfort. So we identified two very important problems here, which is the energy inefficiency and occupants discomfort. So what are the alternatives that already exist to fix the problem? So many companies of commercial buildings implement IoT sensors together with monitoring dashboard to understand the facilities operation for decision making. For example, they use the dashboard to monitor monthly energy control in order to decide on how to facilitate the energy facilities in the next month. So who are the customers who has the problem? The customers are the commercial building occupants, which are the office workers or even students in commercial building universities or school, as well as the business owner within the building. The business owner is the person highly impacted by this problem because they have to spend a lot to operate the building facilities. So what are the impact? The impact on emissional impact is occupants will feel uncomfortable and as well as they will result in low productivity, and quantifiable impact is on high operational costs as well as energy waste, which is the main purpose for this project is to minimize the energy waste. But what are the shortcomings for the alternatives? So the shortcoming for the alternatives that we already identified is that real occupants are not directly engaged with the operation, which reduce accuracy of the monitoring. Most of the company, they're fully relying on IoT device to gather information, and the information is mostly accessible for the management teams only instead of the occupants together. So we conclude that our identified problem is improper monitor and control of building facilities cause increase of energy efficiency and occupants discomfort. There are two most important facilities identified which are very closely related to energy consumption and occupants comfort. They are the lighting system and the heating, ventilation, air conditioning HVAC system. So HVAC has fact sheet has already produced a typical energy consumption breakdown in a commercial building which shows that HVAC and lighting accumulate to almost 70% of the energy consumption. So it is very crucial to properly manage these facilities because they will cause high energy consumption, which leads to the increase of environmental pollution and decrease of occupant comfort. Decrease of human comfort does not only reach to that level, it will also directly affect the productivity and result in loss to the companies. So many buildings are now equipped with the IoT sensors for the purpose of monitoring environmental parameters such as the temperature, humidity, light, air ventilation, as well as volatile organic compounds as it promises real-time data records. So towards becoming a smart building, there are many existing solutions currently implemented to monitor the environmental condition within their buildings. So many companies have already implemented the combination between IoT sensors with a monitoring dashboard to monitor the environmental parameters such as the temperature, humidity, light, air ventilation, as well as the volatile organic compound VOCs, as it promises real-time data records. So here is the first example of the current solution, which is the Bosch Singapore campus, which is considered as a smart building in Singapore. What they have done is that they implemented Sense Agent, which is the sensor device provided by Livox company that controls light while tracking major building parameters related to occupancy, movement, ambient light and noise, and also air quality. So Bosch has this connected building dashboard together with the Sense Agent devices or the IoT suite that are joined together where data is analyzed and presented using this dashboard. So the purpose of this dashboard is to picture on how the entire building is functioning and then make decisions from the monitor. As you can see, they are showing the campus space utilization, energy consumption, hourly average, the space utilization in monthly October, energy consumption in October. So this is how they monitor the energy consumption together with the occupant's comfort using the Sense Agent IoT device. So the next solution is Nuka. Nuka is actually an application that connects all systems and sensors of their customer building to their cloud services. So Nuka is actually an application provider for real-time data platform. How Nuka works is that they connects all the system and sensors of their customers building to their cloud services and monitor and allow the customers to monitor their building operations through an application named Nuka provided by that company. So this application will monitor and report the status of environmental parameters as well as making recommendations to lower the environmental impact, reduce costs, and to improve indoor climate. Meaning that every time there is significance items or significance parameters or significant action that needs to be taken, this Nuka will tell or suggest to the customers to perform this action in order to maintain their energy efficiency while maintaining their occupants' comfort. However, we identify a very significant lacking with these solutions, which is there are no occupants' engagement with the current solutions at all. They are fully relying on the IoT device to get the information, and the information is mostly accessible for the management teams only. This shows a very low occupant-centric controls, which means occupants are not even engaged to what they are doing. Occupant behavior is not easy to determine as it may vary according to individual factors. So engaging the occupants with the monitoring can give better experience to both parties, as occupants' input can validate the truth of the data recorded by the IoT device, and the management can be assured to take any necessary action based on the support from occupants' input.
is the proposed solution. We propose the mobile application that can accept the environmental input from the human perspective and get notified about the current environmental conditions. Here the system architecture for the proposed solutions. If you can see, the occupant can give the input and get the output through the mobile apps. Then the system will send the input to monitor and control systems, and the occupants can give the condition about the room. From the monitor and control system, the management team can see the feedback about the indoor condition from the occupants. Other than that, the IoT sensor will be used to detect the condition in the room and send it to the monitor control system. So, not only the management team can know the condition of the room, the occupant also can monitor the condition of the room. Okay, next is the interface design of the proposed system. The first interface is to notify the user on the condition in the room. The message box red is for very urgent, yellow for intermediate urgent, and the green is for normal conditions. Next is the second interface is to give the overview condition of the environment to the occupant. If there are no new notice or user click got it button in the previous interface, this interface will show the overall conditions of the indoor conditions. This interface also allow user to see all the notifications, make a report, and make emergency call. Next is interface designed to list the previous notice. From this interface allow user to see any notice that they miss. Okay, next is this interface design is to user to make a report. User can choose any problem, severity and description by clicking the slider in the applications. Then the user can send the report to the then the user can send the report to the monitor and control systems. The last interface design is used to user to make emergency call if necessary. Okay, this is the advantage of the mobile applications. The first advantage is occupant engagements. Since the mobile apps allow occupant to get and give the indoor condition of their building, this will make the user feel secured by having direct information and ability for them to make report if necessary. The second advantage is supporting informations. The app allow management team to see the input from the occupants as supporting information. From this, the management team can see the correlation between sensor data and occupant input. The third advantage is improved information dimensionality for future improvement. Based on the occupant input and corresponding data from the sensor that has been recorded, many improvement can be achieved using the existing data. It can be used to feed machine learning for many purposes, such as predict human thermal comforts. Next advantage is alternative open sensor failure. For example, the sensor failure, the occupant able to send the indoor condition for management to overview and take any actions. The last advantage is fast information delivery. Since using the mobile application, the information delivered from and to occupant using this application is directly and easy to understand. Okay, next is the conclusion. The conclusion is the occupant-centric monitoring is the technology architecture that can support the existing monitoring system implemented at any commercial building to monitor environmental conditions together with occupant comforts. This application can help user to reduce carbon emissions, to reduce pollutions by fully utilizing facilities, increase the human comfort to support their productivity and maintain their health. That's all. Thank you.